Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Factorio. It has been several days since my last recording, and I actually just right before the episode started went and got myself set up with the Mark II power armor, but we haven't had a chance to charge before nighttime came apparently, so we just ran out of go juice. But I'm pretty sure that with 28 solar panels and the 4 personal batteries, I think we're actually okay. It's just these personal roboports over here are draining lots of power to get their initial charge, and the rest of the equipment as well. I haven't actually done the math. Actually, these consume up to 600 kilowatts total. I may be wrong. Our solar power boost is 840. So as I'm moving, I'm using almost all the solar power generation just for that. Now, these don't passively use any power. That basically uses none. This has a max consumption which is higher than my production, but again, I think it's only while the shields are being depleted. So I'm assuming, and these are all charged up. So right now all the power is going, max consumption is 2 megawatts. So they're eating all of it very greedily. I think once these guys are charged up, we're going to be okay. I may be wrong about that. I have no idea. The other thing I have no idea about is what Volcanus is going to be like, but I think we can head over there. Although I realize we can't do that without we can't do that if we have inventory on us. So what I'm thinking is I should put down a little box of some kind. Maybe this provider chest, whichever, it doesn't matter. And dump everything in there? Or, I mean, okay. Because again, the idea, you're loading up some solar panels. You're requesting this as well. Okay, here's what I did before the recording started. Over on our so-called Volcanus platform, I did go and request a bunch of things to presumably set something up somewhere. I don't know what we're going to need in practice, but I have grabbed a variety of stuff. I've got some requests in for electric drills, electric furnaces, accumulators, and solar panels so that we can make a solar panel area. I wonder if I should ask for roboports and drones. No, I don't think so. So we'll do this, and then some substations, some poles. And then I thought I'd put in a request for conveyor belts, but apparently I forgot to do that. Now, I might just want to only ask for blues over here, but I still feel like it might be a bit overkill. So let's ask for like 400 reds, and then a stack of red undergrounds, and a stack of red splitters. I'm thinking we're going to need more rockets. Right? I think so. Now, you know, we can be super lazy at this point in the game, which is wonderful. I love it when we get to the lazy part of the game. If I go... Now, you know what? I'll do it off to the side over here. If I ask you to make me new rocket silos, I realize that it's going to take a while to accumulate everything, but that's going to be okay. So we'll put in a requester chest over here, and we'll set that as a requirement, and then do this, and then do that. So you get the request for everything you need for a couple of cycles worth, but that's okay. I think this stuff is all getting put somewhere and then carried over. So super ultra lazy mode. Are you not seriously not connected? Okay, let's do that. Super ultra lazy mode to load some things in there. Oh, either way, the pipes are going to have to get delivered to me. Well, no, I might be asking for everything to be turned off here in a second. That is entirely possible. I think if I'm going to unload over here, I think it does make sense to go and put down... I don't keep them on me anymore, but I think they get made somewhere in the network. Just adjacent to this? Maybe right on the edge. Maybe right over here. We get those down there. We're not getting a warning about anything missing, so it should be coming. That's good. You're getting these deliveries. That's good. Ooh, rocket popping out here. So at some point we go and travel to space platform. I don't think we can do if there's... Actually, with the request on, I might have been able to sneak in before things got delivered. I don't know how much weight I take. I mean, my power armor might be heavy, but I'm hoping I'm still under a ton. Like, maybe I could bring some things with me in the same rocket load at the same time. Can't travel to space with items in your inventory. Right, yep, okay. I think it said only, like, guns and ammo, right? Only armor and guns allowed. Okay. Yeah, power is going up, which is okay. So all I have to do really is say trash unrequested. Oh, I forgot. I've gone through all the trouble of making a bunch of rail stuff. I'm all set up to go training. That's where I left things off when we went, because we've got all this copper over here, because our copper is starting to run a little bit low and was kind of a bottleneck in our production lines. As you can see here, we're definitely not saturating the copper in any way whatsoever. But I kind of want to go to the other planet anyway, right now. So that's going to have to be okay. So what I'm going to do is just turn off this and this, which will cause absolutely everything that's on me to get disposed of. There we go. So I'm going to turn off the trash unrequested now, so that if I pick up anything else, it doesn't go away. Can I hop on this bad boy? Yes. I'm going to go to Volcanus. Actually, I don't even know if I have to go, but we're gonna. Oh my god, is that me in the rocket? I definitely can't move. Alright. Oh, I think I might have dropped the inventory. I think I might be launching myself instead of this. I guess it sort of makes sense instead of a cargo pod over here. Well, it still says cargo pod, but, you know... Oh! Oh, look at me go! Oh, that's super cool! Oh, man. And I love how, like, we're still seeing the, like, ground map. And the new one. Okay! Wow! Oh. Okay, so I can't walk around on my space platform. I am just in remote view regardless. Drop to a planet. Choose a planet to drop to when Volcanus is orbiting over it. Sure, but you're here. How do I move you? These buttons are all the same, I think, as they were, yeah? Oh! Someone pointed out, if you click on the space platform hub itself, so not the other bits, but on the actual hub itself, there's a little power icon, because I was wondering how we check our live power without putting down a dummy pole. I mean, I have an engine. Wait, okay. That just shows me novice. I've clicked on that before. Stopped at novice. I mean, I could do it and drop. I feel like I had seen it at some point, and now I can't remember it. I was sure I had seen it, and now I can't recall. Space map! Okay. So that's where I am. There's Volcanus. Oh, okay, hold on. So clicking on this does nothing, but it shows me stuff now. Hot volcanic planet with mountainous volcanoes. It's volcanic with volcanoes, go figure. Rivers of lava, plains of ash, and sulfuric acid geysers. Rich in metals, lava can only be crossed by elevated rail. Oh, maybe I should bring elevated rail with me. Okay. Now I can click on this, but all this does is describe the space route and different materials, huh? So I guess right around Novice we've got a lot of materials, and over there it's a lot less. Okay. Hold on. Factorio, how to move space platform. How do you move the space platform? Asks Reddit. Click on Space Platform Hub, and you'll see an Add Station button. Click on Space Platform Hub on your space platform, and on the right you will see Add Station button. Oh, I had assumed this was about moving around. Is this... Or sorry, not moving around, but rather shipping stuff from one planet to another. Oh, you work like a train! Unload. What does it unload to? Unload cargo. Allow unloading cargo at this stop. I wonder where it adds cargo to, but if I hit play, do I just go to Volcanus? I do. Now, I suspect it won't be especially quick with only the one engine. I like the wibble wobble, though. That's really cool. Can we see our progression? Oh, yeah, over there. Okay. Damage taken. What would we take damage from? Wait, what would we take damage from? Should I have more asteroid catchers? Or are there going to be space baddies? Do I need guns? Okay, I mean, I'm not seeing damage from those impacts, although this is a big chunk. Oh, I need space guns. Bring those with me. All right, I can definitely see value in having more engines. Which this doesn't really allow enough space for, but it would be pretty easy to go and mount an extra couple on the outside on both these sides over here, actually. And I think I have engines here. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, align you with what was there before. Although, oh, they're inverted. Right, it's kind of annoying that it's not just water at the top, other things at the bottom. Because it doesn't chain very easily. On the other hand, if I go ahead and leave in maybe a gap. No, see even... What? What damage? Was this back home? No, Volcanus, entity destroyed. What? This got smashed. How did this get destroyed? Ah! Is it these? Oh my god. Ad station. Novice. Let's turn around. Turn around, go home. Turn around, go home. There were unexpected problems. Okay, visually we're not turning around, but we're definitely heading to Novice here, as opposed to Volcanus. Okay. Okay. I wonder if... Oh no! Oh my god! Am I gonna die? What is happening? I wonder if these asteroids could be caught by asteroid catchers? I mean, you're grabbing the little ones. Sure, the little ones aren't the problem. This is an example of a problem. Oh god. You're gonna go right for the core. Oh my god. Okay, I say, listen, we don't need this bit anymore. Use the material for other repairs. Okay, I think it's not interacting with the big one. I think I need guns. Or so I hope guns does it. I did, someone said, you know, you're worried about spoilers, which I am. I'm trying to intentionally avoid spoilers. But someone did specify that if I turn on the tips and tricks, it will pop up little helpful sort of game rule stuff when we land at the planets. It might have been useful to have some game rule stuff for moving here, but I'm wondering if the first time I'd built it, if we would have gotten more of a warning. Okay, we're nearly here. So it feels like maybe when we're standing still, these big rocks don't exist, or they're only in the background or something. Or maybe specifically when we're in orbit around Novice, it doesn't spawn those big ones. Because that certainly wasn't an issue before. But we're coming to a halt any second, presumably. Oh, the other thing is I did, you know, set the filter to this on these guys. I guess it can sort of reduce yields, because if we're only grabbing this particular type of material, then it's kind of ignoring the other ones. Although you could do the overlap and then the filter. I don't know. But yeah, I think I would want to do a fairly different setup. I can see the value in having multiple thrusters now, though that's not the thing. Are you going and requesting for construction yet? Repairs and this and lots of the space platform foundation. Okay, great. How much do I actually have to be on this? Like, I assumed I was going to have to go for the purpose of... I should just go down to the station. Drop me to the planet. Wonder if they'd have to travel there to drop me off. What I'm thinking is I can just get dropped back off to Novice. This clearly has got to go through some repair steps. Whee! And yeah, I don't know what had happened if I just clicked on drop me off at Volcanus there. I assume it would have had to travel there first and just automated the step, but I don't know. All right, we're back. Well, let me go and request everything back here. Come to me, bots. Maybe I should go and set up the copper train system while that's being built up. Oh, at the same time, though, it's going to take a while. I bet you it just stacks to a stack of 1. So, like, if I went and... did this, I bet you it'd only ever accumulate the 1 in here. It might accumulate 2 in there, but I don't... It's so expensive, I don't necessarily want a million of these. But I can see that we probably want to have more of these to accelerate our dropping off. So if I went this. Get something like that. Actually, I don't think that's quite going to be the right length anyway. But looks nice anyway. All right, do something like that. Keep the bots busy. You know, we're doing a make work project for our bots. I guess we can go and do some railing. I feel like we might not be doing anywhere near as much rail stuff in this one, especially if Volcanus has like amazing mining, and we might not end up doing it ourselves. That's entirely possible. This is all set up here, including for what is this thing making? Oh, the space platform starter packs. Yeah, which seems fine. I want to make more platforms and then get the engines and everything ready to go. And then, yeah, this is still very slowly accumulating the material for that. Okay, but the Volcanus platform should be getting rebuilt. And so I could presumably mount lasers. But the other thing is, we keep making this. For making bullets, is it only metal? It's only iron plates. I'm wondering if we can have a bullet production area on here. On the other hand, why not just put down laser turrets, right? Why not? Right, so this was being put in there with the hope that it would catch asteroids, but it doesn't seem to do that. I don't know how many of these we need. Like, does it take multiple shots to shoot them down? I don't think I want to put it right on the edge, because we might still need to buy a little bit of time as the ink pack comes in. Oh, that is not actually squared off. But I mean, it seems to come from the front as we're traveling, so probably we just need the stuff in the front, but I kind of feel like putting down a few more. And I'm thinking what we do is we put down a few more solar panels. I'm wondering about putting down a battery, an accumulator, or two. The idea being, we don't necessarily need to constantly generate a ton of power, but what we might need is a little bit of accumulated power to be able to supply these during burst transit. Just while we're parked around, sitting around doing nothing, these guys can accumulate a bunch of power, and then we can do that. So yeah, you've got a bunch of requesters, which are very slowly going to happen. You have to repair stuff, which is kind of silly, but sure, why not? And then, yeah, we can do it. Okay, so also, thanks for the reminder about Control Z. What did I do there? Did I not Control C? I must have done something else. Clearly. That is really not what I wanted you to do. Okay, a little sloppy, but we got there. Let me do the trash unrequested thing for a second, just to clear that off as I picked up things all over the place. So we're still waiting for this to get that. And of course it's going to be quite slow because, again, bringing everything over here. Everything theoretically... On the way is 0, logistics storage. Is it just that you're waiting for things to be loaded in at this point? Do you have everything you need? And it's just taking a long time to dump in? That's possible. Okay. Now, I mean, it's got a long production time. We're not going to be doing this en masse anyway. But I guess it kind of makes sense to get this going a little more speedy. Here, tell you what. Let's do this. Hey! It doesn't work with these. Maybe because of the stack limit? Huh. Is it because you're carrying 2 things now and this doesn't work anymore? Oh, how interesting. Okay. All right, so that's being produced. We're just going to do this. We're just going to bring things to those platforms faster. Are you at... You're at a low density shit. Does low density shit need... Oh, it does need copper. All right, well, copper it is. Let's do what we can do. So the idea is we're already bringing in raw copper over here. So this seems like the perfect place to drop off more raw copper, or I guess we could drop it off here and just route it to there. Or even inline over here. If ever we need more copper smelting than this, well, I think, okay, this is going to be enough copper smelting for the bus. The idea being, at some point, we might need more copper smelting for much bigger circuit production, but that circuit production is going to be elsewhere, so I think this is fine. Now, I don't have any of my train recipes loaded in, which is too bad, because that is a good thing. But I still like doing the first round of this by hand. And then we'll go and make some blueprints, or I might just go and grab a blueprint book. So let's clear that stuff first of all, because that is definitely going to be in the way. And yeah, we'll throw that in there for a little bit more reach, and do something like that, which I don't think that'll be powered. So we'll do one of those. And then over here, we'll do this and be ready for it to go. All right. So, train station. What I need is my rail stuff on this. I guess it's not the end of the world. Oh yeah, and I might want to set up elevated rail stuff. That is true too. Now, I'm trying to remember. You can click there and that sets it up. And then if I click on the arrow part, right, and then hold shift, that's fine. So that seems to be as tight of a corner as we get. Okay. Some of that, and then over here, where's the... Hey, why isn't it showing me the linking preview? Because it's not powered? There it is. It was, if it's not on screen, it doesn't show me that? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure, as per usual, I was doing something incorrect, but I don't know what that was. All right, get those and those. Keep this area here. So, how does train stuff work again? We, for here, are going to want a train stop. One of as far to the end as possible. That seems to make sense. And then you are going to unload. I guess we have you unload into chests for buffer purposes. Oh, it doesn't show me. Does it show me if I do it? Will it show me once this gets built? Because I'm sure it gives you a little preview. Like here, we're getting that preview. And I feel very strongly that when we're doing this, okay, now that you're in place, aha! I was going to say, once we do this, we do get our little demo over here, right? Because this can unload into up to 6 things. Is that what we do? I guess we do. Sure, why not? We can do steel chests for maximum space, but I think the iron chest, like the capacity is pretty darned close. So we must do this, right? And then, I guess, oh, that's right. The one thing is, I don't remember if this drops top or bottom. I feel like it drops on the top, which means what we want is this for these two to be equal. But I don't remember. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have this boom, boom, boom. Let's leave a 2-gapper in there. So I might be wrong about what side this drops on, in which case we'll have to make a little bit of adjustment. But for now, this, sure. Is there? Okay. I mean, that's probably fine, to be honest. There's got to be something to set the underground, because I mean, obviously if I'm dragging it, it auto undergrounds, but otherwise I'm not sure. And then how do we want to work this with this? Well, tell you what, let's not worry about it for now. We might go with an 8x8 balancer in this general area.